I'm going to show how to perform extractions, and to do that I'm going to use this aqueous-based solution that contains an organic product that I want to extract out. You'll first want to get some of the organic solvent recommended in your procedure. In this case, I'll be using methylene chloride, but the idea is to find an organic solvent that dissolves the organic product or is miscible with it, so that when the two layers are mixed, the organic product will move out of the aqueous layer and into the organic one. And you should get enough of it to do 3 full extractions, so I'll be using a 10 milliliter beaker. Once you have your organic solvent ready, you can add the first portion to the aqueous phase, and you can do this by using a Pasteur pipette because measuring an exact amount isn't necessary. You'll want to add about as much organic solvent as there is aqueous solution, or a little bit less. Once that's been added, you'll want to mix the layers together really well by pipetting up and down so that the organic solvent is allowed to interact with the product in the aqueous layer as much as possible. After mixing the layers together well a few times, you can then let it sit so that the two phases separate cleanly. Once there is a clear separation, you can then remove the organic layer using your Pasteur pipette again, but before putting it into the liquid, you should compress the bulb and keep it compressed so that air bubbles don't disrupt the two layers and the separation that's already happened. And then you can move that organic phase over to a separate clean vial. Notice that with this first extraction, not all of the organic phase was removed, which is okay because you're going to be doing multiple extractions. From here, you are now just going to repeat that same process 2 more times, combining all of the organic extracts into the new conical vial. After 3 extractions, the majority of your product should now be in that organic phase, but you should dry it with sodium sulfate because, as you can see, some of the organic phase was transferred over with the organic extracts. Now, let's say that during the extraction process you had a poor separation, maybe due to emulsions or other factors, but basically you weren't able to see a clear separation between the two phases. If this happens, you can add some brine solution, which is just a high concentrated solution of sodium chloride dissolved in water, usually a saturated solution. You only need to add a couple drops of the brine solution and then mix the 2 layers together once again. After that, you should see a clear separation between the 2 layers. If this doesn't work, you can also try gently stirring the solution with your spatula, or even try placing it into a centrifuge to separate those 2 layers better. After that though, you can continue with the extraction process as shown before.